The Ramayana.
Rama has gone to try and catch the mysterious golden deer, leaving Sita under Lakshman's protection. Hearing the sound of Ram calling for help, Sita has persuaded Lakshman to go to Ram's aid, leaving her at the cottage in the forest, all alone.
Fair lady.
Who are you?
Forgive me. I startled you.
What are you doing here?
Do not be scared. I'm just a tired, poor mendicant who has not eaten for several days. Your husband said you might have some small morsel for me here.
My husband? You saw Ram?
Why, yes. How else could I have found you? Your home is so carefully concealed.
Then Ram is safe?
Oh, yes. He is quite safe.
Then I will give you some food. One moment. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have warned you not to approach me.
Indeed.
My husband's brother Lakshman cast a magic circle to protect me from demons.
Most effective.
Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Here, I shall pass this through. Some fruit and milk.
Charming lady of sweet smiles and lovely eyes. You would not expect a humble sage to serve himself. Please, whatever you have, bring it to me here.
I would, but...
I'm sure you would not wish to offend a Brahmin.
No, of course not.
Then bring me the food! Please, I am very hungry.
Yes. All right.
Hungry for you, my princess!
No! Let me go! Ram!
Waste no thought on that, Ram! A king without a kingdom?
You're no mendicant!
How perceptive!
Who are you?
I am Ravana, king of the Rakshasas, lord of all demons, scourge of the demigods, terror of mankind!
Let me go!
You will be the foremost of my queens!
No.
You will share my wealth, my palaces, and my bridal chambers!
Stealing me will be your doom! The serpent of evil nourished by your folly shall consume you!
You are beautiful!
I shall never yield to the likes of you! I belong to my Lord Ram!
I said you shall come with me!
Forcing her into his flying chariot, Ravan flew into the air.
Ram! Ram, please come and save me! Brother Lakshman! Oh, forgive me for speaking so harshly. Please, come to my aid!
Jatayu, Ram's old eagle friend, heard Sita's cry. He soared towards Ravan's chariot and attacked the demon king. His sharp talons tore the flesh off Ravan's back. The furious demon fired sharp arrows at Jatayu and pierced his old body, but although badly wounded, the bird attacked Ravan again and again. Smashing the chariot into 1,000 pieces, Jatayu sent the demon hurtling to the ground. This was too much for Ravan. With a terrible cry, he chopped off Jatayu's wings and talons. Sita cried pitifully as she saw her old friend fall injured on the ground. Ravan turned to her and by his magical power raised both himself and Sita into the air and flew once again towards his palace at Lanka. Crossing over a mountain, Sita saw Sugriva, the king of the monkey warriors, with his chief minister Hanuman. Sita threw some ornaments in their direction in the hope that Sugriva would deliver them to Ram. Speeding through the air over land and sea, the helpless Sita finally caught sight of Lanka, the city made entirely of gold.
Sita! Sita, where are you?
She was here! Right here!
Well, now she's gone. You were supposed to protect her, Lakshman.
Ram, I'm sorry. I'll look inside the shelter.
I fear this is revenge for that army of flesh-eaters I destroyed. Was she there?
No!
Then go to the river. Perhaps she's gone to fetch water. Oh, where is that one of graceful form? Where is my Sita, my life's companion, who resembles the daughter of the gods? Where is Sita? Where is Sita? Lakshman, don't say she was not there.
I'm sorry, Ram. Those flowers you gave her this morning.
The Kadamba blossom she wore in her hair?
They lie strewn on the ground.
No, Lakshman, no! How can I return to Ayodhya without Sita? What can I tell her father Janak when he inquires? Oh, Sita, whose skin resembles the winter jasmine, I shall yield up my life, for without Sita, I am nothing. Oh, Sita!
Brother! Dear brother! This is truly a great misfortune. But to meet this challenge, to engage with vigor in Sita's rescue, you must put aside your grief. Try to be detached. Let us think clearly together what to do.
What can we do? This forest is vast. There are only two of us. We shall never find her, Lakshman!
Ram, men of spirit are not conquered by adversity. I have an idea.
Then say it.
Some distance from here, towards the eastern sea, there is a kingdom of monkeys.
Monkeys? Lakshman, how can monkeys help us?
Listen, I have a plan.
The brothers immediately headed east and south, all the while searching for Sita, asking anyone they met if they had seen her. Rama would sometimes just cry out for Sita after several hours.
Where is my Sita? Surely she has been attacked and killed by the demons.
The two brothers ran in all directions searching for Sita, but she was nowhere to be found. They came upon some pieces of Ravan's smashed chariot and saw that a tremendous fight had taken place. And then they saw the dying Jatayu, crying out in distress, his body shattered.
Jatayu, who has done this to you?
It was the wicked demon Ravan.
Ravan?
Flew away towards the south, taking Sita with him.
Ravan, he has
He
her.
was screaming for your help.
Sita.
Do not worry, Ram. You will find her and be happy once again. I beg your leave. Now I will depart, Ram.
Ram and Lakshman wept as Jatayu gave up his life.
Rama said, "This bird laid down his life for my sake. It is clear that virtuous, valiant souls are found even in the lower species of life, not just humans." He asked Lakshman to gather logs and they built a funeral pyre. Rama personally performed all the rites and chanted the sacred mantras. Rama said, "Never again, O King of Birds, will you take birth in this mortal world of pain and suffering. You will attain unsurpassed realms of happiness." Meanwhile, in the city of Lanka, Ravan welcomed Sita. Sita's resistance only increased Ravana's desire for her. Previously, Ravan had violated the wife of the son of Kuvera. He cursed Ravan that if he ever violated another woman, his heads would explode. This curse had protected Sita's chastity.
Don't touch me.
Charming Sita, Welcome to Lanka. May I just say, you look absolutely delightful.
No, you may not.
Too late. I've said it. I trust you've been made comfortable.
Take me back.
After I've gone to such pains to bring you here?
If you return me now to my husband, he may still spare your life.
My dear Sita, on this island I have 10 million mighty warriors at my disposal. We are surrounded on all sides by miles of ocean, inside a fortress with walls 30 feet thick. Your poor, pathetic Ram is without any form of military support. He travels on foot, living on berries, his only companion, a foolish brother. In short, he is one enemy I shall not be losing sleep over. Make yourself at home here. Learn to love and satisfy your new master.
Never!
I want you so much, Sita.
You think you control the universe, but you cannot even hold reign on your own lustrous civil wretch!
Sita. Sita, look at you. Even though your dress is torn and stained, you have no ornaments, your hair is all in disarray. Still for me, you are more than any of my other wives. They shall be your slaves and attendants. You will be mine.
You have no hope with me, Ravana. As sunlight cannot be separated from the sun, I shall not be parted from Ram.
Forget that rodent. He is insignificant.
So insignificant you dared not face him.
Quiet.
You had to steal me while his back was turned, didn't you?
Quiet.
For all your posturing and brave speech, you are nothing but a coward.
Enough! Sita, if you do not share my bed, my cooks will mince your limbs and serve you for my evening meal. Lock her up. Make her want me. Make her love me. Give her garlands, perfumes, jewels, fine clothes, sweet words, pain, fear, whatever it takes. Do it!
The demonesses set about causing Sita as much distress as possible. One moment being her friend, next moment nasty and vicious, wailing and screaming demonic sounds, threatening her with all kinds of weapons, day and night. There seemed no end to their trickery and evil ways. Days and nights seemed to merge together. Where was Ram? Where was Lakshman? Why was there no rescue mission? Only thoughts of her beloved Ram kept her spirit alive. Ram and Lakshman were still searching for the monkeys. From the treetops, the Monkey King Sugriva and First Minister Hanuman spotted Ram and Lakshman wandering in the forest. Sugriva asked Hanuman to disguise himself and meet with them. King Sugriva was also suffering at the hands of his evil brother Vali, who had forcibly taken over as king and stolen his wives. Could these human warriors be here to cause more trouble? Hanuman, disguised as a Brahmin, respectfully said, "What brings you two ascetics to this region of the forest? You are welcome, but your presence here is a mystery." Hanuman decided to reveal his identity. Having examined the two brothers, he could understand that they were not ordinary men. He had a deep devotion for Vishnu and could feel his love for Rama awakening. Rama said, "Lakshman, there is no need for the weapon, for this is indeed Hanuman, the first minister of Sugriva." Hanuman invited both brothers to meet King Sugriva. Hanuman then assumed his real form of a monkey and carried Ram and Lakshman swiftly up the mountain to Sugriva's camp. Rama agreed to help Sugriva get his kingdom back by taking care of Vali. Sugriva said he could then offer Ram his entire army of monkeys and bears to find Sita. The alliance was forged. Sugriva remembered he had seen a Rakshasa flying overhead some weeks before, clutching a crying lady. Rama was overjoyed, and even more joyous, when Sugriva showed him a bundle of jewels that Sita had thrown to the ground. Rama said, "Tell me, where has this demon taken Sita?" Sadly, Sugriva had no idea where they had gone, but they were heading in a southerly direction. A single doubt still remained in Sugriva's mind. Would Rama be strong enough to take care of Vali? Sugriva asked Ram if he could show his prowess by piercing a nearby sal tree clean through, each tree as much as 30 arms length in diameter. He explained that he had seen Vali uprooting many such trees with just the strength of his arms. Rama strung his bow and fired an arrow which went clean through a row of 7 sal trees. Sugriva's doubts were now over. Sugriva arranged to fight with Vali, and Ram hid, waiting for the right moment to kill the sinful monkey, who was cruel and heartless. Sugriva introduced Ram to his generals, feared for their valour and exploits, some so immense and ferocious they could block out the sky. Some were sons of demigods and angels, and could change their form at will. Many were fearsome and powerful, endowed with extreme energy, and could roar like thunder. Rama was amazed to see all of their armies stretching to the horizon and beyond. On seeing all of this, Rama embraced Sugriva. Sugriva was reinstalled as king and reunited with his family. However, it was now the rainy monsoon season. The search for Sita would have to wait another 4 months till it was over. Finally, when the rainy season passed, search parties were sent out in all directions and given a 1-month time period to search and return with any news. King Sugriva explained the route to Hanuman and his party of monkeys. They were to be searching south.
Ram felt sure that Hanuman, who was a great and powerful warrior, would meet with success.
You will find Sita for me, Hanuman. Here, take my ring. It will tell Sita that you are my messenger.
I will not return until I find her, my lord. Allegiance forward!
Hanuman and the monkey soldiers journeyed far, through forests, across rivers and over hills, until they reached the southern seashore.
After a month of intense searching, most of the monkey generals and their armies had returned unsuccessful to Sugriva, except for Hanuman. This was his 3rd month, and everyone was feeling discouraged, having reached the southern sea point with no success. Afraid to return and face Sugriva, some were preparing to fast till death. Suddenly, from a nearby cave, an old eagle came rushing towards them. It was Sampati, Jatayu's older brother. In their youth, Sampati had shielded his younger brother from the sun's rays and damaged his own wings, losing his ability to fly. When he fell back to earth, he got separated from his brother, and Sampati had not seen Jatayu since. He was sad to hear of his brother's death, but happy to relay Ravana's location in Lanka. He recounted how he had seen Ravan go past, clutching a screaming lady some months past. Unable to fly, he was unable to help Sita. In front of everyone, Sampati suddenly sprouted a new pair of wings, and his youth returned to him. With tears in his eyes, he suggested that someone should check that Sita was still there before returning to Ram. His own life on earth was now over, and he took off into the sky. Hanuman and his army were delighted to hear the news. But how were they going to cross the ocean? Back in Lanka, almost a year had gone past and Sita was still being harassed daily by the Rakshasis. It seemed like an eternity since the last time she had seen her Lord Ram. Ravan had given Sita a 1-year period to become his bride, or else death awaited. Time was running out fast. Jambavan reminded Hanuman of his dormant superpowers. The reminder was a necessity due to a childhood curse he received for repeatedly urinating in several temples. Without the reminder, his magical powers remained dormant. His memory restored, Hanuman knew how to solve the problem of crossing the ocean to Lanka. Jump! Soon after his birth, Hanuman had soared thousands of miles into the air with the intention of catching the sun, which he thought was a fruit. Indra, the king of heaven, struck him down and killed him. Hanuman's father, the wind god Vayu, in a state of grief ceased to blow the wind. Suffocating, the demigods agreed to bring Hanuman back to life and blessed him with even greater magical abilities.
Hanuman stepped forward. Before everyone's startled eyes, the monkey warrior grew to an enormous size, so tall that he was higher than a mountain. With a great leap, he flew through the air faster and faster until he reached the shore of the golden city of Lanka. There he landed on top of a hill. Turning himself into the tiniest of monkeys, he passed through the city gates. Hanuman searched every house and garden for Sita, but could not find her anywhere. Finally, the monkey warrior entered the best, most beautiful building of all. There were many women in its different chambers, but none was Sita. Where could she be? He had looked everywhere. Just then, he spied a wonderful park, which he had not yet searched. He climbed the wall, and then leaped onto the branch of a tall tree. He looked down, and there, lo and behold, he saw the most beautiful, gentle lady he had ever seen.
Hanuman had to wait, however, because Ravan was having his daily visit with Sita. Ravana said, "O most beautiful of all women, why do you stay here in such a wretched condition? Come and enjoy with me. I shall provide you with pleasures only the gods know." Ravana daily tried to win Sita over, her body clearly racked by her tears. Surely the day would come when Rama would come and save her. Ravana continued, "O beloved one, what will you gain by grieving? Your youth is passing swiftly. Enjoy with me now while you can. Become my wife and we can spend many hours walking these beautiful shores together." Sita replied, "If I am kept here, you will see well-aimed arrows filling the sky. O weak one, it is not possible for you to stand in the sight of Ram and Lakshman any more than a dog can remain under the gaze of a pair of lions." Ravana was furious. He could barely contain his rage. He said, "Only my love for you prevents me from having you immediately killed. Your 1-year reprieve is running out fast." With a roar of frustration, Ravana left the garden. His team of Rakshashis began again to harass Sita, always trying to praise Ravana's qualities and denouncing Ram as a mere human who was probably already dead. "Submit to Ravan, they cried, "or we will eat out your heart, your liver and your swollen breasts." Sita cried, "Devour me if you must, for I will never submit to your sinful master." Hanuman burned with anger. He wanted to smash them all, but he restrained himself, waiting for the right opportunity to speak with Sita secretly. The continuous taunting caused Sita to fall to the ground, weeping.
Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavana Sita Ram.
Who is it who glorifies the name of my Lord? Come out from the shadows, whoever you are.
Jai Sri Ram.
What is this hideous-looking monkey? If this is another of your disguises, Ravana, I shall not be fooled this time, you pathetic individual!
My lady, please do not be alarmed. I am wearing no disguise. For better or for worse, this is my real form.
Then what do you want with me?
Your husband, Lord Ramchandra, has sent me here to find you. Look, I have his ring.
Oh, this is indeed his ring! Then I'm not abandoned!
Ram only thinks of you, my lady. His love for you is without limit.
Oh, Ram!
Your situation is perilous. I cannot leave you. Quickly climb on my shoulders. In one bound, you shall be reunited with Ram.
But what if I should fall off?
Hurry, my lady. I hear footsteps.
I'm not sure if it's proper.
How so?
For a princess to climb onto the back of a stranger. It is simply not done.
My lady, we can discuss the intricacies of royal protocol at some later time. But for now, please hold on. We must leave.
Well, but... Oh dear, I'm not sure.
What have we here?
Too late.
You reject my father? For a monkey?
Sita, give me your ring.
A friend of yours?
Indrajit ran off to fetch the guards. Hanuman grew somewhat bigger as he prepared to fight.
Dear friend, take this jewel to Ram and tell him I wait day and night for his arrival here. Please accept this nectar fruit also to refresh yourself. They grow on trees all over the garden.
Oh, it's delicious. No. I could eat lots more.
With these words, the monkey warrior swung from tree to tree, eating all the fruits. He made so much commotion that the guards awoke, and soon a fierce battle ensued.
Hanuman decided to test these Rakshasa warriors. He tore down walls, archways, and created havoc in the grove. Many ran in fear of his roar and incredible size. Ravan became more and more furious and puzzled at how a mere monkey could be winning against his expert fighters.
How dare you destroy my father's ornamental gardens!
Crying victory to Ram, Hanuman leapt around the garden. Many generals and divisions were slain by Hanuman, who had grown even bigger. With the entire grove smashed, generals and warriors dead, Ravan turned to Indrajit. Indrajit carried many celestial weapons, including the Brahmastra, a nuclear weapon which could be targeted at just one person or monkey. Indrajit rushed to the garden and fired the weapon. Hanuman was stunned. Blessed with the ability to resist the Brahmastra, save but a momentary stun, Hanuman decided to do some covert work and see what went on behind the scenes, allowing himself to be captured.
He did what?
He has great strength. With one hand, he uprooted trees, whilst with the other, he smashed pillars, statues, and balustrades.
My ornamental gardens? Ruined? Why?
I was hungry. I had to pull the trees down to reach the fruit.
Perverse creature. Who are you?
I am Hanuman, son of the wind god Vayu. I have come at the request of my lord Ramchandra to demand that you return Sita immediately. I assure you, if you do not give up Sita, you will very soon reap the fruit of your evil deeds.
Listen to me, you furry bag of bones. My curiosity is all that's kept you from the jaws of death, and it's just been satisfied. Kill him!
Kill him!
Kill the monkey! Bring it on! Kill the monkey!
You heard my father. Take him away!
Before you try to kill me, there is something you should know about Ram.
You have a secret?
Yes. I have a great secret about Ram's powers.
Or lack of them. Tell us your secret before I run my sword through you.
Raghupati Raghavana Jara Patita Pavana Sitara Raghupati Raghavana Jara Patita Pavana Sitara Sitaram Jaya.
Enchanted by Hanuman's pure singing of the sacred mantra, the demons began to dance around Hanuman.
Sitaram Jaya, Sitaram, Sitaram Jaya, Sitaram. La 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 la.
What is this nonsense? Indigent! I thought I told you to dispose of that creature!
It had some secret!
Secret?
It started singing to us!
Have you gone raving mad? Pass me that flaming torch. As a lover of monkeys, Indrajit, you will know that his tail is his most cherished embellishment. Hold him still. Let's see how well you sing now, monkey. Stop it!
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Stop that monkey! He's setting the city on fire! Stop him!
Fire!
Stop the
Fire!
Hanuman, with his tail alight, jumped around from building to building, setting everything on fire. He was immune to the effects of fire, a blessing he received from the god of fire Agni, back when he was a baby trying to catch the sun.
Jai Ram! My lord, my lord!
Jai, Hanuman!
Hanuman! Hanuman, did you find Sita?
Yes, she is alive and missing you deeply. Here is her ring.
Sita is alive. Well done, Hanuman. I am eternally in your debt. Please tell me, what is her situation?
Because Sita has consistently refused Ravana's advances, he has threatened to have her killed and eaten. We have very little time left to save her.
Then we must launch an attack immediately. I trust you with discreet, Hanuman, entering and leaving Lanka in total secrecy.
Oh yes, I was as quiet as I could be.
Lakshman, let us begin our march.
But Ram, what about the sea?
Bring rocks, bring trees. We'll build a bridge across the seas. And today we will attack and vanquish the city of Ravana.
Monkey warriors! Prepare for battle!
On reaching the sea, Rama asked Samudra, the sea god, for safe passage and assistance to cross over. After meditating for 3 days, Samudra had not appeared. Time was running out. Ram could not afford to wait and felt insulted. Rama decided to dry up the sea so that they could all walk across. He released a continuous stream of thousands of fire arrows. Still no appearance. Rama said, "Just see the vanity of this demigod. I have sat here humbly beseeching his audience and he has not appeared." Gentleness and politeness seem to sometimes be seen as weakness. Rama began to invoke the mantras for the nuclear Brahmastra. Then, suddenly, Samudra rose up like the bright sun at dawn. Surrounded by river goddesses, he placed before Ram a large box of shining jewels taken from the ocean depths. He spoke thus: "My dear Ram, every element has its nature. Mine is to be fathomless and unfordable. My desire to remain so is not affected by infatuation or fear. Nala the monkey can guide you in building a bridge. His father is Vishwakarma, the architect of heaven. If he constructs the bridge, I will sustain it. I will also protect your army from creatures of the depths." Rama was pleased with Samudra, who then slipped back under the surface and disappeared. After speaking to Nala, the monkeys began to gather rocks and trees to assist with the bridge building. Then, on Rama's order, they all began to throw huge rocks into the sea.
Everyone worked hard to complete the great task. Little by little, the bridge grew as the heavy rocks floated miraculously on the ocean. At last, the bridge reached the shore of Lanka. Ram and the entire monkey army crossed the ocean. A great roar was heard by the demons in Lanka as the monkeys shouted, "Victory to Ram! Victory to Ram! Victory to Ram!" The city was surrounded by thousands of monkey warriors. Ram sent a messenger to Ravan, ordering him to surrender Sita and thus avoid war. Ravan refused, believing the monkeys to be no fit match for his mighty demons. There was no other course of action. The invasion of the Golden City would begin.